How's it going? It's been a while since I actually feel like doing a video, and haven't really done a video on the bike. Last video I did got interrupted, so I scrapped the video because I said fuck it. Trying to do an update video for everybody. Yes, I'm in the work van on my phone. Last Saturday, I meant to do a video on this and I don't think I ever talked about or uploaded a video. But let's go back to about 2 or 3 months ago. There's a service called DoorDash. I applied for it, went through the background check, obviously passed it, no problems. They sent me the carrier bag and the card they send you to if you gotta pay for the order. But DoorDash is basically a delivery service for places, for like food places that if you let's put it this way, if you don't want to go out, open an app, say, hey, bring me this, and it will let's find out where this goes. Anyway, it will you pretty much place your order, pay for it or however, and what it does is it's kind of like Uber, Lyft, Grubhub. Some people know about that. Same idea, except for, pretty much they throw it out there to basically whoever wants it, and you go pick up the order and then deliver it, and da-da-da. Last Saturday, I keep wanting to jump ahead. They've never really given me an option to schedule for the area I live in. And I was wondering if it was the case or not, but I think I pretty much know why now. Because last Saturday, I went up and dashed up in Pittsburgh. I took my vehicle, I took the Explorer, because I wanted to know what type of flow I was going to get, and I wanted to know if I was going to get an order that was too big to put on the bike, because I registered for a boat to deliver on a motorcycle, and I ran 2 deliveries. Both deliveries I got had no drinks, and basically would fit in the carrier bag, which the carrier bag is just almost like one of those it's like one of those shopping bags that you would one of those hot and cold shopping bags, except for this ain't plastic, it's nice material, and you'd put it in there to keep it either warm or cold or whatever it is you get. And everything I got wasn't bigger than the bag, and there was no drinks. And I was kind of wondering if they was actually curtailing the orders that I was getting an option to pick based on what I was registered as. So I emailed their customer support last night. They got back to me today and basically told me that, more or less said, we won't offer you an order that's bigger than you can carry. So, and the wheels started turning. The reason why it keeps giving me scheduled for Pittsburgh is apparently there's probably enough smaller orders that I could feasibly do it. The reason why they probably don't offer down where I actually registered and live is because most of the places that are on the service right now are either pizza places or fast food places. More places are joining, but I think what it is mostly what they're going to get is hauling a pizza on the bike isn't impossible, but I think from what research I did from people who've registered on a bike for DoorDash, like in the past, a lot of people basically said they accepted the order, got there, and they couldn't carry it. They had to basically say, hey, I can't carry it. And I think DoorDash got tired of enough people doing that they basically just started curtailing the orders for whatever your vehicle is. And it makes sense to do that. So what that kind of tells me, though, is that if I ever, until they add enough until they had enough stores and get enough flow for me to basically dash on a bike or basically contact, or if I buy a big enough box to carry it and basically contact the store and say, hey, give me the orders, I got a box, I can carry it, then it's kind of a pain. So basically, if I ever want to dash in the area I'm registered in, I need to basically add my Explorer to my account so that I can switch which vehicle I want to use. Because honestly, when the winter comes around, honestly, I'm not gonna be riding a bike up to Pittsburgh to DoorDash. And if I stayed more of a chance of getting more orders and multiple orders, like compounding it, like I've seen some people do, because I noticed that I was getting one order at a time. It wasn't offering me any orders on the way to pick up the next order. Which I watched videos of people who vlogged while they did it, and they were getting like 2 or 3 orders. And I think what it is again, I'm registered on a motorcycle, and they don't want me trying to accept orders while I'm in traffic, which is great. I mean, if the service and the app is intelligent enough to do that, that's pretty good. So I'll have to basically reach out to support again and say, hey, I have an SUV. I want to start running orders with that, but I also want to be able to switch between. And if they let me do that, there's money to be made, because I did 2 deliveries, and that was doing it was like a $3 bonus surge, and 2 deliveries, and those 2 deliveries about maybe an hour of delivering, because again, driving through Pittsburgh and waiting for stuff to show up and getting to the most of the time I had to wait a good while for the food. It was not ready. It tells you the pickup time, and I know that's estimated, but there's a couple times, like for both times to pick it up, I was like 1 or 2 minutes early, and I had to wait. One place or both places actually, I had to wait another 5 or 8 minutes to actually get the food. So, and then you got the travel time, and both times, the person who ordered was standing outside, was basically standing outside waiting on the order to show up. So, because I was kind of wondering if it's going to be one of those deals that if it was, I had to go hunt them down. If I had to, get out of the vehicle, walk up to the door. No, they're actually outside waiting on you, which that's awesome. I've watched enough of other delivery service, like perfect example, like a big one out is Postmates, where basically you go shopping for the people and you take it to their house. I mean, you actually go in, take it to their door. But So far, my first experience, I mean, like I said, there's money to be made, and there's in 1 hour, 2 deliveries, I made $25. And the only reason I didn't do more than 2 deliveries was at the end of the last delivery, when I got back into the vehicle, my rear pants pocket caught on the clasp on the door and basically ripped my pants. So I didn't want to try to do a couple more deliveries of a gaping rip in my pants. So I basically said, oh, that's it, I'm done, I gotta go home. And now that I know that's the case, that they're basically curtailing the orders for a bike, then I'm not going to be as leery now of, whoa, what the hell are you doing, people? I'm not going to be as leery now at taking the bike up there to dash. Because honestly, I mean, 4 deliveries would have paid for. 4 deliveries would have paid for a tank of gas, and anything after. Look at it this way: anything after paying for the tank of gas that you're going to go through is profit. The only bad thing about this service, I think all these services do that. They pay you at the end of the year. You're going to get 1099, which means they don't take taxes out of what they pay you. It's up to you to take your own basically take your own taxes out and basically file miscellaneous income at the end of the year. And since the IRS pretty much expects me to file 1099 at the end of the year anyway, so this is just going to be, this will all be fun to watch. But I don't think I'm going to make enough money this late in the year for it to be that big of an issue. Plus, I'll be filing that with my W-2. So I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. If it does become a bigger deal, you're supposed to be able to write off your mileage. Actually, supposed to be able to write off your phone because you're using your phone for the service. I mean, basically, you're subcontracted for a company and you're working your own hours. Like, if something would happen where I work and they shut the doors tomorrow, I could probably theoretically wake up the next day, go up, jump in my vehicle, or jump on the bike, go to, and just dash all day. Wait around up there and basically take it as it comes. Run an 8-hour shift, 10-hour shift, whatever I want to run. And come back home, and I could do it. But anyway, this is rambling. I'm going to cut at this point. I'm sorry I've not made any videos. I'm sorry I don't have any new content. I've just been not in the mood to really record. So everyone who has been waiting for the next video, I'm sorry. They're coming. And I'm not sure where I am. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next video.